Hey, Hope Church, we're so glad that you gave us the opportunity to share about our ministry. I'm Nikki Childs. This is my husband, Chris Childs, and our kids are sitting somewhere in the congregation. Cameron, our oldest daughter, Christian, our son, Lily Grace, and then Shelby and Junior, who are currently with us as well. We're sorry we couldn't make it there in person, but we're glad that we could send this your way.
We just want to talk about our mission and 8 Days of Hope. 8 Days of Hope started after Katrina. We have many arms of the ministry now. The rebuild side, where we go in months after a storm and help put homes back together. The rapid response arm, which I help lead, and that is right after a storm we'll come in, do tree work, tarp roofs, gut houses after floods. We have distribution. So after an area floods or there was a tornado or a hurricane, months later we'll bring in furniture and building supplies to help people out. And then the newest arm, which we're really super excited about, is the Safe House construction ministry. And we're actually in one right now near Houston. We're really pumped up to be a part of this. We got a bunch of volunteers coming this week. We're gonna work for 2 weeks and provide a safe place for girls that have been trafficked to call home. So what you're seeing right now, this is one of the homes, and in 2 weeks it'll be brand new,
Ready to move into. And so why do we do what we do? We are here just to simply share the love of Jesus, and it's through tangible ways of meeting people's needs, whether it be right after a storm or months after a storm, to give them hope, restore hope to those who have lost so much.
All right, you can check us out on social media. All the social media is 8 Days of Hope and us personally.
Yeah.
You can also go to our website, 8daysofhope.com. Let me do that again. You can go to our website, 8daysofhope.com. You click on Get Involved, and you just fill out all your information. And whenever we go anywhere across the nation with Rapid Response, Rebuild, Safe House Construction Ministry, you'll get an email, and you can sign up and come along and serve with us. We wanted to share one story from the road. It's amazing that the things that we get to see, the way that we see God show up, He is still in the miracle business.
Yes.
And Nikki and I were just in the front yard talking about the different things that we've seen. And I'm going to share with you the very first rapid response trip. I was really struggling because the Lord had moved us from our home in Virginia to Mississippi, and we're thankful that He did. But at the time, I missed family, I missed home. And I went on my first rapid response trip to Buffalo, New York, out of all places. It snowed 8 feet. I shoveled snow for 2 weeks straight, just shoveling and shoveling. People were trapped in their homes. I'd never thought about a snowstorm being something that we would respond to, but people were trapped. Their roofs were collapsing. And it was Thanksgiving Day. I was coming home, and I was really excited. It was our first Thanksgiving in Mississippi, in our new home. I couldn't wait to get there. Nikki was cooking. I just had to drive, 14 hours to get back. I had it all scheduled out. I needed to leave at this time so I could get there. And when I'm pulling out of the neighborhood, I see a gentleman, and I could tell he's struggling to shovel his driveway. And the Lord told me, stop and help him. But I didn't have time. I needed to get home. So I kept driving. And then the Lord said, stop. So I stopped the truck and I got out and I went back to talk to him, and his hands were deformed. And I gave him my normal spiel. I'm Chris with 8 Days of Hope. Want to know if you need any help. And he couldn't speak. He just grunted, and he motioned towards the house. He climbed over the snowbank and went and got his wife. She came out and she shared his story. He was in Vietnam, and he was shot 14 times, once in the face. And his mouth was sewn shut, just all but one corner where she would put a straw in to feed him. And she had run out of medicine, and they'd run out of food. And couldn't get the car out of the driveway. Just like any man, his wife needed something, and he was doing everything he could to help, but he just couldn't do it. So we got out, we got our shovels out, we got the skid steer off the trailer, and we shoveled his driveway, we shoveled the sidewalks. And that gentleman never said a word to me, but when we circled up and we held hands and he looked at me, I knew I was right where the Lord wanted me to be. We want to give all of you an opportunity to be right where the Lord wants you to be. There's no greater place that you can be. And there are several opportunities with 8 Days of Hope. Everything we do is free. If you want to serve, it's completely free. We'll house you. We'll feed you. You just have to get there. We'll find the folks that are in need, and we'll provide the tools, the equipment, and everything. All you have to do is answer that email and show up.
Yeah, and I think one of the more beautiful things about this community is that once you start serving together with a common vision and goal to love and serve those in need, we see just the church, the big church, in action. And it's just a taste of what, I don't know, heaven would look like here on earth. People of different denominations with the same heart and the same goal in mind to share the love of Christ and to share hope to those who are saints, who just need their hope renewed at a time that is hard for them, or share hope to the hopeless and the hurting who may have never heard of Christ or seen his love in action through his people, and you get to be part of that.
Absolutely. Well, we wish we could be there today, but please pray for us as we're here. We got volunteers from all over. This is an amazing ministry, Elijah Rising. Check out their website. They are real deal.
Yes.
They are saving girls. They're giving them a safe place to call home, and they're sharing the gospel, and that's what it's all about. So we miss you. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.